Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I bid to my supervisor, Madam Nurul Azwa binti Kamarudin, and my examiner, Miss Siti Fatimah binti Muhammad Rom, and all to my respected viewers. Today, I would like to present my final year project, which is Ilham Estima Attendance System using Geolocation, or you can also be called as IEAS. So, what is Ilham Estima? Ilham Estima is a tuition center in one of the company that serve private educational institution in Johor Bahru. The owner of the company is Madam Zaniza binti Namain. The owner also has some responsibility, which is taking student attendance, serve new customer, which is the parent and the student, to register classes, to pay fees of classes, photostat notes for the student before class started, and also to discuss with parent about their child performance and attitude in the tuition center. However, in taking attendance of the student, there are some problems that occur that been faces by the tuition center. The first issue is that some students are absent without the parent acknowledgement. The issue that occurs is that after the student enter to the tuition center and the attendance has been taken by the admin, some of them sneakily going out from the tuition center without the acknowledgement of the admin, even the parent itself, even before going to the classes. Some of them giving excuses that they want to buy some food before entering to the classes, even though they are not. Second, taking student attendance is tedious where the student attendance has been taken by the administrator itself. This can be seen because the responsibilities that been done by the admin are mostly during the classes. Therefore, sometimes that the admin forget to take the attendance due to the burden on many tasks that been done by the admin. Lastly, student attendance information was be documented using file-based method. What are the solutions that can be done to solve the problem? For the first problem statement, which is some students are absent without their parent acknowledgement, the solution that can be provided, which is implementing GPS geolocation inside the attendance of the student. Second, parent can notify the child attendance when the student already signed the attendance. For the second problem statement, which is taking student attendance is tedious when the student attendance are being taken by the administrator herself, the solution that can be provided, which is the tutor herself will verify the student attendance through the application whether it is approved or rejected. Lastly, student attendance information was being documented using file-based method. This can be solved by all information will be stored in one platform, which is mobile application. Technique that has been implemented in this project, which is GPS geolocation. GPS geolocation is being implemented to this project to ensure that the student can sign class attendance through a coordinate of the tuition center. The coordinate of the tuition center must be set into the system during the development. So to get the coordinate of the tuition when the student need to sign the attendance. The coordinate of the tuition center must be set based on the Google Maps services. And if the student need to sign attendance, the GPS on the mobile devices must be turned on and get the current location through the Google Map. So this is my use case diagram, which has 11 use cases that include 4 actors, which is student, admin, parent, and tutor. So the 11 use cases, which is manage student account, which is view, create, and update student account, sign class attendance, view user, login user, delete student, delete parent, view subject, view child attendance, manage parent account, view today attendance, and lastly verify student attendance. This is my entity relationship diagram, which is ARD, which is contain 6 tables, which is admin, students, parent, attendance, tutor, and subject. Now, I would like to show you my system demonstration. As a reminder, in this system, there has 4 types of user, which is student, parent, tutor, and admin. So this is the main page for my system, which is login. And if the user want to create new account,
They can choose whether to be student or parent, and if student, they need to insert all their information and already set the subject and form for this system. And for parent, they need to insert their information and also the student IC. So for example, if I insert for student, so this is the main page for student. So the student can see their profile and update their profile. And if want to change the information, for example, more participant, so the information will be updated. And if want to change again, the information also will be updated. So the student also can view the timetable, and also they can sign attendance. So this is the page for student to sign attendance that using Geolocation. So as you can see, this attendance is offline due to because the student not turn on the GPS or also not in the student tuition area. So if I turn on the location and go to the tuition area, so the student can sign attendance. So the student need to ensure that the latitude and longitude is same also with the current location that student already be. So if there's enter confirm, so the student already signed attendance. And if they want to sign the attendance again, they cannot because they already signed for the current day. So for parent, so this is the parent account. Same also with student, they can see their profile and edit their profile. So this is the father of Muhammad Faris Ahmad. The parent also can view the timetable. And lastly, they can see their check attendance. So this is the list of their check attendance. So this is the current attendance that I do it just now. The status is pending because the tutor does not yet verify whether the student really come to the attendance or not. So if I want to check or make a verification through the tutor, so this is the tutor and they can see the list of the student, and also they can see the today attendance. So this is Farid Ahmad, and if I want to make a verification, need to click the information, and the tutor can choose whether they want to approve or reject. So you can see that the approve date is not yet be entered and status pending. So if I want to approve, so the information will be updated. So if I go back to the parent, the information will be updated. And lastly, for admin, so the admin can see the list of student and the list of parent. So this is the list of student and this is the list of parent. And the admin also can delete the account where the student or parent. For example, student. So this is the information of the student, and if the admin want to delete the information will be deleted. Same also with parent. For example, Siti Zaliha, so will be deleted. So that's all.
And that is all from me. And I just want to say thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.